Hello everybody, LPGrodus here, and this is a new Let's Play I will start of the game Katherine. So let's start out by pressing start, obviously. Let's check here a few things on the options. There seems to be nothing more than that. Use the settings, no. Discard changes, yes, because we did not change them. So let's start out with Golden Theater, which is basically the game's story and all that.
Start the story from the beginning.
Hard, eh? Yeah, I am a total masochist, but no, we shall play on the normal. I've actually never played a game on easy, and hard is basically impossible, so normal it is. This mode is for the experienced player. Is it okay to start? Yes, I am an experienced player.
Now, grab a snack and enjoy the
Actually, I prefer not playing games with snacks. Kinda mess up the controller. So yeah, we have quite a few of these quotes during the loading screens. Let's see how many you can remember after the Let's Play is over. A pretty decent intro, I must say. A very weird one, but it basically gives you the basics of the game. Or the basic story of the whole thing. So yes, this game, it's made by the same creators of the Persona series, Atlus. And they definitely know how to make games, because this is a really great game, even though it's kinda short and pretty hard. I actually beat it in 2 days, basically. When I first got it, I mean. Sadly, we got this girl. The Japanese woman in the Japanese version is much prettier than her, but I guess we can live with this. She doesn't really have much to do with the whole game, more than explaining the whole story and all that. So yes, that's the main character of the game, Vincent Brooks. And well, you'll see how he'll do during this game. It's pretty interesting to say. I gotta say that he is pretty unlucky during the events that happens throughout the game. But you'll see when we get there. Yeah, it all depends on me, the guy who's playing. So, here's the start of the game. I hope you'll enjoy. Because we have a cutscene.
Hey,
Alright, the
go?
cutscenes are actually
Snap out of it.
texted. Completely forgot about that.
Were you even listening?
Sure.
You know, you've been a little out of it lately. Is everything all right?
So yeah, that is
You've been
Katherine,
spacing out
that's
left
his
and
girlfriend.
right.
Oh, sorry.
And that's
had to
obviously
work early
Vincent
this
that we
morning.
heard before, or rather we saw on the TV. So, here we got the intro of the game to Katherine. And their intro. And here we have the characters in the game. I really like the intro because it's kind of like a TV series or a movie or something like that, where they show the cast in the beginning, and but then again they don't show the people who made the voice actors and all that, but only the characters. So these are actually the characters and their character names inside the game, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and the sheep, they are in this game as well. Don't forget about the sheeps. Oh, and this is obviously the creators of the game. And the art director and whatnot. and the composer. So yeah, I actually got the deluxe edition of this game, which was never released in Europe. I actually imported it from Canada. So I got those exact same underwear that Vincent is wearing. And I actually do use them quite often. I also have the shirt which you got within the game as well, which I also use. Oh, and the pillowcase, which I thought was stolen or lost, but I actually found it recently. So I'm currently having it washed, and then I will start using that as well again. So yeah, here we have stage 1, or the prologue rather.
Help me!
Yeah, there should be someone around here.
Hurry up and climb. Who are you?
Also, all the music in this game is basically
Save your breath and
remixes
start
of
climbing. If you fall,
current
you're dead.
existing themes. Or classic themes rather.
Die? You fucking serious?
Yes, you'll die, and if you die here, you'll actually die in real life.
Use the directional buttons to move.
So yeah, this game is released both the PS3 and the Xbox 360. This is the Xbox 360 version. Now what I'm saying, it's a PlayStation version. Still of me. If this was the
Make a path.
Xbox 360 version, it would be near impossible for me to beat, because as far as I hear, the controls are absolutely worthless when it comes to
Press
both
cross
the
button
control
to
stick
grab the
and
block.
the
While holding the block,
crosshair,
use the directional
or the
buttons to
control
push or pull.
pad.
You can also undo
So
the
yeah,
last move.
undo is something you can
Press
do
reset.
on
Use it to
normal
give
and
yourself
easy.
a second
You cannot do
chance.
it on the hard difficulty. And we'll do a few undos during the game, so that's something we shall do.
Finding and picking up a mystic
Yeah, the mystic pillows, they're basically an extra life.
If you see one,
It wouldn't surprise me if we managed to get up to 99 in this game. You tend to do. And mostly on the harder places you'll end up... You pretty much will fuck up as many times that... or so many times that
Don't just push blocks around
you
without
will
thinking about it.
keep on dying, but there are
You can put yourself
2
into
pillows in the
responsible
nearby area before you die, so you can pick them up before you actually die. And
moving blocks around
well,
carelessly can make things more
you will
difficult.
rack up
First,
on infinite lives that
pulling a
way.
block to make some
So it's not hard to actually not die in the game. The only hard part about it is actually beat the levels, if you can consider that hard.
This is very important, so make sure you remember what I'm going to
Yes,
tell
and
you.
you want to collect as much gold as you find as well.
These blocks aren't normal. They'll lock into place and support your
So
weight.
yeah,
even
so
if they're
as
only
long as
touching
the
by
block
edges.
is touching another block by any of the edges, it will stay up in the air. As you can see on the left side here, that if you apply physics on this, that block should be falling down, the one to the furthest left.
it won't fall down.
But since it's touching one of the edges, it will actually hold up. Just like the game explained here. So that's pretty interesting.
Right, I got it.
So let's actually, since I'm a greedy little sheep, I'm gonna collect that gold piece. So yeah, we obviously have this falling down on us, but that's okay. Because let's redo here, because if we redo, the meter that holds our total counter will go up a way, or rather will return back to normal.
What about gravity?
So if you're going for gold on every level, I recommend you using undo if you're either near of depleting the
Quickly making stairs is the
multiplier
core
counter,
successful
or
scaling the tower.
you are close
Use
to,
the edges to
or it
create
have gone
stairways.
down. Just undo and you should be fine. I do believe you can undo up to 6 times. So let us push this block here so that we can reach the goal here. Oh, and whenever you hear a clock, that means you're close to an exit. So keep that in mind. We're gonna undo that move because we want the meter to stay up. But yeah, as long as when you hear the bell, that means you're close to the exit of the level,
Where is this? What is this?
as the game will now explain
As
to
you near
us.
the top, you will hear a bell ringing. The exit is near.
Then again, I already explained it.
Good luck. If we both make it out of here alive.
Yes, we'll meet again.
Hey, wait
wait a sec.
So, let's see here. Can I move these? No, I can't. What we want to do here is push this one forward, push this one forward, and lastly push this block forward. And here we are at the exit. Look at that, we got a perfect because our score multiplier did not go down a single time. And whenever you find a door, that's the cue for you to exit a dream. And as you can see, there's a shadow down here. But we can only see its hands right now. So there we have it. The first stage is beaten. And you also get a total amount of gold remaining on, depending on how many blocks remaining. So you basically want to have as many blocks remaining as possible.
On a perfect climb of the underground cemetery.
Look at that, we got a gold. Think that should give us a trophy actually. Maybe not. And as you can see, it's a shattered heart, which when we did a save. So we got a trophy for beating the first level. I do believe you get a trophy for every level you beat. Or rather, every dream you complete, but more on that later on. Look at that, we got Babel's Calling also, because we got a gold. By getting a gold, we unlock stages in the Babel the Babel kind of play. Or rather in that mode, game mode. So that's that. And by getting gold on every level, you'll actually unlock all the levels in Babel. And they are quite different from the levels in the story. But more about that later on. So yeah, it looks like Vincent kind of wet his bed here. Which is not the best thing to do
hello?
if you're an adult.
Yeah. I'll be in today's code review
Look at that,
meeting.
someone from his job apparently.
Really? No, I'm just a little under the weather.
So yeah, if you bought the
No, it's okay.
collector's
I'll be right
edition
there.
here in Europe, you would have gotten that pink shirt, I believe.
Sorry.
My original plan was to buy that as well, but I decided against it because the things you got with the European version, it's kind of least. It's not as interesting as the things you got in the American versions. So yeah, here we have the first day, also known as Chrono Rabbit.
Anything extra for this?
And as you know, Chrono has to do with time. So the Time Rabbit.
Not this time.
This time, do you usually get overtime pay?
Well, no, but
So you don't.
Oh, you don't get any extra. No OB. Whatever it's called. Pink teacups.
Here,
Oh,
2
yeah,
sugars.
sure. So yeah, like I explained before,
hey,
that's Katherine,
have you ever
Vincent's girlfriend.
died?
You mean like where you're in danger?
So yeah, this game is very interesting,
Actually die.
mostly because it has to do with dreams and all that.
No.
But
I
again,
usually
I will
don't
let the
tell
game
you my
speak for it
dreams.
rather than me telling you. Oh, well, look at that, an ant.
Sounds like you.
It's kind of funny about that
supposed
ant
to mean?
because it's
Hey,
kind of
how many
foreshadowing,
years have we
and
been
you'll see
together?
why
Huh?
later on.
Oh man, how long has it been? It's been so long I can't remember.
Yeah, how many years have you been together?
I'm asking you. It's just my mother's been calling me up and asking how we're doing.
Oh, it looks like her mother is pushing
She's
her.
worried about me. She knows I've got a career that keeps me busy.
Oh, so you're a
but-
career woman.
Yeah.
It sounds like
I mean,
Katherine
it's
is a
easy
career
to keep
woman
things
then,
like they are now, but
with a pushy mom.
No.
And we all know
Sometimes
if we've
the
seen
easiest
movies
best,
like this
right?
or
Who knows
similar
what'll happen in
things
the
like
future?
this, you know how it usually ends.
I suppose.
The parent is pushing their kid to get a kid and all that. Oh, that's kind of gruesome. He kind of looks drained of all his energy and fluids in his body. That's definitely not a good sign.
And in other news, we have more on the recent string of unexplained deaths that seem to be exclusively involving young men. Cause of death is unknown, and while police are investigating accidental causes, foul play has apparently not been ruled
Hey,
out.
change it. The match is
Police have
on.
said that attempts are being
Oh,
made to
2 beers over here.
Coming!
this historic battle in women's
Catherine keeps telling me how her mother's
So yeah,
constantly
here's
calling
Vincent and
her.
his friends.
She says she's not worried
They usually
about
get over here
totally
to
gonna
drink
take it,
and
right,
eat
Vinny?
and
it.
hang
What do you
out.
think?
So, who are you betting on? Come on, pick one.
And apparently they're watching wrestling.
You kidding? Women's wrestling? What I know.
They're kinda like the Canadians
Sounds
of
to
the
me
Much Game
like she finally
crew,
wants you to tie the knot.
watching wrestling and enjoying it. Then again, most people in the Much Game crew enjoy wrestling.
So too. What else
I think I'm one of few people that do not enjoy wrestling.
But wow, you.
Then again, I don't really dislike it either, but
Nothing's set in stone
yeah.
yet.
What, you don't want to marry your girlfriend?
It's not that.
So yeah, like I said, they tend to hang out here at the Stray Sheep, as the bar is called,
You know, it's like we're
or the pub,
comfortable where
whatever you
we
prefer
are.
calling it.
Are you?
Yeah, that's what she said. Her job's always most important to her. I mean, you know she's always been the ambitious type, right?
It doesn't mean she'll always
Yeah.
be like that.
You can't expect her to be like that forever, Vincent.
Besides,
That's not a good thing,
You're single
or a good
too.
sign at anything.
I'm still looking for my soulmate. I'm not like.
So yeah, this game has
I've already told
8
my
different
girlfriend I'm not
endings.
interested in
3 real endings,
Well,
or
you never meet your soulmate.
yeah,
Then I'll
let's
never
say
get
real
married.
endings,
What?
because they're called the true endings.
Chief?
That's basically the best endings. Then we have 3 normal endings, or good endings. And then we have 2 bad endings.
He's dead?
Yeah.
Or to be
He
exact,
just got divorced.
out of the 8
He looked healthy.
endings,
Complete
there's a
shock.
true bad
What
ending.
happened to him? An accident?
No, wait.
I don't know.
Never
Apparently,
mind.
just found him
We'll
dead
get
in
to it later on in the game. It's kinda important. Unimportant right now.
Wait, you mean...
Yeah.
So yeah, as you can
Mystery
see,
death
they're
news.
talking about the mystery death that has been going on TV.
Holy
Just what we saw on the news.
Will I'll wind up dead tomorrow too.
Right.
Hell up.
Man,
go.
I hate the news. They're always trying to push their agenda.
So it's kinda cool bar or a hangout place.
Toby, you
A
are
TV at every,
really easy to mess with.
I can't remember the word
Speaking
right
of
now.
Crazy stuff this morning. I pissed the bed for the first time since grade
And that's
school.
something you tell your friends, huh?
That's messed up, man.
Grow up, Vincent.
I had a really scary dream. But I don't
Okay, that's
know
kinda
what it was
freaky.
about.
Waking up from having a bad idea, I mean bad dream, but not
32.
remembering it.
I know.
Then how do we know it's bad if he can't remember it?
Hear this.
Shut up.
That's one way
I
of
was really
looking at
fucking
it.
Scared, all right?
Well, that's quite weird actually. But that's how
Where
it
you guys
works.
Going? Stick around. I don't want to go home just yet.
So, why don't you have Catherine?
Yeah, why don't you have her meet
No, I
you?
just saw
Meet
her.
you here?
Besides, she'd get mad at me if I told her.
Oh, you're not allowed to be here, but for
What
you.
does she see in this?
So your girlfriend is not allowing you to be here,
Sorry,
eh,
I'm early
Vincent?
tomorrow. Don't drink too much, okay?
All right. Take care, Vince.
So yeah, that's
See you
that's
later.
his 3 friends. I can't remember what they're called out of my head, but we get to know their names later on. So that's all right. So what time is it? It is. Show me the time, damn it. It's
You got mail.
21:20.
From your phone, you can
So
check
yeah,
your text messages
I think this is a
and
good
save
spot to end off the first episode. So, this has been LPGrodus. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Stay froggy everyone, and I'll see you next time. See you then.